I've been using DJI mics for just shy of 2 years now for a lot of my videos, especially with the POV content. And it's actually one of the most asked question that I get. How do I do my audio? How I used to do it is I used to put my GoPro or my DJI action camera on my chest, and I'd walk around and I'd just use the internal audio from the action camera. Since the DJI Mic 2, I've been able to improve my audio quality because the DJI camera mics actually attach directly to the action camera and also the Pocket 3. Now with these ones, which is the DJI Mic Mini, which I'll talk about more in a minute, they are smaller than the Mic 2, but fundamentally they're the same. The only difference between the Mic 2 and the Mic Mini is the ability to do internal recording. But I want to do a test. I'm going to walk that way and see when it loses connection. I've never tested this, so I just want to see how far I go. And I'm on a big beach, so I don't know. I might be able to get pretty far. I'm going to keep an eye on my camera at the same time, so I'm going to be talking and walking at the same time. And the idea with this is I wanted just to see the range, firstly. But secondly, kind of talk about why I've come down to this beach specifically. It's quite a hazy morning, which is really nice. It's actually a really lovely hazy morning with a bit of sea mist coming in. I would say I'm probably about, I don't know, 10 meters away at the moment. Because it's direct line of sight, I'm not going around any corners, or I'm not, in a building and walking through different environments. I would say that it's probably going to last quite far. And I think this kind of points out that it's pretty good, considering. I mean, it's a pretty good range. I'm probably at 100 meters now, I would say. So we don't need to go too much more because you're not really going to be doing 100 meters of recording in most cases. But for the purpose of this video, you can see. I want to preference as well that I've not done anything to this audio. This is just straight out of the mic, and that's it. There's nothing being done to it in post-production. So what do you get? You get this little bag, which is really nice, and it's a bag. It's cute. If you open it up, you get these little things on top. You can see you get two different options. You get this color or you get the black color. I use black just because I think it looks better. So you get two of those for each of the mics. You also get the transmitter and receiver. You get a little case, obviously, which lovely charges it while it's in here. So if you do run out, you can either swap over if it's just one of you, or if you want to have multiple people, then the battery's going to last a good amount of time. I will put the stats on screen as well, just so you can maybe pause it and have a read through if you want to, but I think they're fantastic. I think they're really good. They also connect to your phone as well, if you want to use them for your mobile device, which again, in this day and age where everyone's using their phones for everything, it's pretty cool. So you also do get a USB charger to charge the case, but I think the case is great. The case is pocketable, so if you're using the Action 5 Pro, which I use a lot, that's also pocketable, so pocket each, and I've got my setup for the day, and it's pretty cool. Before I do walk around the lovely, beautiful place of Tenby, I just want to say this is not a paid video. I have the product, I like the product, I'm talking about the product. However, DJI have paid me in previous campaigns and previous videos, but this one is not. But I just wanted to preference that, and I do use DJI products. I just think this is a great product, and I wanted to talk about it. So, good job, DJI. Let's go take some photos. A shot that I wanted to get earlier on the way down to the beach where I was just recording is these steps. I think the steps look really lovely, and I think if I have this in the foreground with all the moisture and everything going on, it's very nice. I'm at f6.1, ISO 500, 125th of a second. And I think 28mm is nice to get those nice kind of punched in shots, but also wide is nice as well. So let's get a bit of both. This goes without saying, all of the audio in this video and so far is with the DJI Mic Mini. But I just want to show you what it sounds like without it on. So if I turn it off, just turn this off. Is that disconnected? Yeah. So this is what it sounds like without it on. But what this mic does is it cuts out that noise because you get this dead cat on top. I guess we'll just call it a wind deflector rather than a dead cat. I don't think we can use that saying anymore. And when I turn it back on, it should, which it has, connect straight back to it, which I think is marvelous. So I'm going to click that back on me. There we go, that's clicked back on. But because we have that wind deflector, wind stopper, whatever you want to do, that fluffy thing on top, it cuts out all of that noise. If I turn back towards the wind, you can see, well, it's like it doesn't exist. So while I was here just now, I did really like the way that this pool looked, but I think I need to do like a top-down shot. So instead of just doing POV, I'm also, it's now still connected, but I'm using this as a vlog camera so you can kind of see the scenario as well. So I think I'm going to climb up and get maybe a top-down photo. It's a bit slippy, but the kind of frame I'm looking at, the frame that I am looking at is this. I just think it looks kind of nice. Sometimes things do look better in person, but that's just how it is. Let's go f4.5. And good timing, there is people walking through the frame, so if I get down, they do have a dog as well, so hopefully this is going to be quite slippy, so I might have to jump down. The dog was like, "What are you doing?" But I think with the people going through the frame, it should be quite a nice shot. Get settings. Okay, let's have a look here. Yes, big fan of that. So landscape, I'm at f4.5, ISO 320, 200th of a second. The focus point that I'm using, well, focus area, I've got it on spot S, and I've got that on the people on the other side of the frame. We might as well get one in portrait. As I always say, if you are getting a shot in landscape, just get it in portrait as well, so you have it. You can always crop if you want to, but I like to get both when I'm on location. Look at this scene. Look at this. It doesn't really give it justice, actually, on the camera, but it's rather lovely. It might look cold as well, and don't get me wrong, it's not warm, but it's about 10 degrees. The thing I said in the intro was that I wanted to get some longer exposure photos. I do have an ND filter on me because I was doing video, so I'm thinking I might be able to get a nice longer exposure shot of the waves and the fort in the background. We'll have a look elsewhere as well as we move around the town, but it's just a nice chill morning, and I wanted to bring you along and talk about the mics, which I love a lot. Look how small they are. I mean, it's tiny, and it just connects straight to this, and obviously you can put it on your this and Pocket 3, and they are doing good things at the moment, DJI, I have to be honest. Lots, oh, I mean, imagine a telephoto. Oh, that'd be dreamy. I wish I had my 35-150 on me. Shame. Oh well. I've got the 16-28 instead, which isn't weather sealed, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, let's get this. You even get a reflection. How nice. So I'll just put you back on the snap mount on the chest, so I could capture this with both hands because I'm going near water, and well, we don't really want too many accidents. So ND filter, please. The ND filter that I'm currently using for this is a K&F Concept. Nice little cheapie. It is a variable ND filter, so you can go from ND32 to ND2. So I don't know, ND5 to ND2, I think, I don't know. They like to put big numbers on it just because, I don't know, to be cool, I guess. So I think 0.5, I can comfortably hold the camera at 0.5. We've got ISO 100. Looks quite dreamy, but that's because of all the crap on the lens. On the filter, sorry, not the lens. And I don't have a cloth with me because I've just headed out to do a video about a microphone, and I didn't actually intend to take many photos this morning, but here we are. So 0.5 a second, put it on ND5, wait for a wave to come in. Hopefully I don't get too wet, but I do have some nice waterproof boots on. That's also a question I've had before. What boots do I wear? These are palladiums. They are recycled palladiums in collaboration with Michelin. Yeah, great boots, just as an FYI. Down here, there is I guess we'd call it a cave or an archway, a natural archway. You just got to meander over these rocks to get there. And the tide's kind of at a good point. I don't know if it's going to show, but here we are. This is the nice little archway. Let's have a look. It's okay. Might be able to get something. So let's see what we can get. Not amazing, really. Yeah, the archway is nice. I wonder what it'll look like facing the other way. So if we go through the archway, it is very windy here, so it's a good example of the, the fluffy thing. Oh, this is nice. This is kind of like a cute little beach. Because you can't get round because it's all cut off by the sea. Nice. Okay. It's actually quite a nice environment here. I've got this cliff face just off to the right of the frame, which is cutting up the frame nicely, and then on the left you've got the waves breaking. Yeah, I wonder what it looks like facing back the other way. I don't know if there's anything in frame that we can get. There is a house in the background, so maybe that's something we can focus on. So if I just pop you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm standing on a rock to try and get a bit of elevation. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want the house to appear next to the rock on the other side of the archway. If I'm on ground level, it's too much. So like the rock is actually covering the house. So I need a bit more elevation. So I should be fine doing it like this. He says, wobbling around on this rock. But we should be able to get the shot. It's quite a cool little archway, isn't it? Looking up. Not very flattering for me, but very cool. I've just come down these steps. Camera's just there in the... Look at the mist. It looks amazing. This is what I want to photograph next. Because, well, why not? It looks beautiful. It looks lovely with the mist and everything else going on. So I'm going to get a quick shot of this, and then we're going to go around the point there and get some other shots of the town. 250th of a second, f5, ISO 250. It would be nice to have maybe someone walking in frame, but not many people. I actually think I'm the only one on the beach right now. Can't see anyone else on there. And it's 11 AM in the morning. Just shows how it's not cold, it's just very wet. This would be a nice shot, I think. I don't know how. No. It looks like a nice photo, but you do often get that with frames. They do look better sometimes in person rather than in the back of a camera. Not sure why. I guess that's probably down to focal length of our eyes versus what I'm shooting on at 24mm. Maybe. Oh, I do see another person. There is another human. And once you come round from the lifeboat station, the photo that I just took of the lifeboat station is actually the old lifeboat station, but yeah, anyway, lifeboat station. You're greeted with this beautiful view of the main, I guess, front of Tenby. Kind of nice, isn't it? Even in this dreary weather. I should probably wipe my lens. So at 28mm, you do get some of the reflection as well, which is very nice. That's actually Very nice. What a nice photo. F5, 250 per second, ISO 250. I think I'll get one in portrait as well, but focusing on the boat on the left-hand side. Actually a really nice shot. We're going to get a seagull as well. No, he went around me. Seagulls are funny. If you're walking just normally like this, they don't care. The second you stop and look at them, they start doing that. Look. No, don't run. No, I want to take a photo of you. Come back. Come back. No, don't run. It's okay. Okay, fine. You can fly. So it was a lovely chilled morning walking around the beautiful coastal town of Tenby, and I do recommend, if you are ever in Wales, to head down to Pembrokeshire, specifically Tenby. Very beautiful, definitely worth it. And worth it as these are the DJI Mic Minis. I'll leave a link to them down below for you to go and have a look yourself. 120 something pound in the UK, so really good bang for your buck, and they sound great. So massive fan, love them. And there's a couple of photos I've just played over the top of me talking as well from the beautiful misty morning. But at the end of every video, I look at the hashtag OpticalWander over on Instagram, where I show some of your work on my videos. So let's go over to that. We'll go to tags, make sure we've got a screen record on, and we're going to go and have a look at a few of them. All of the photos in today's video are my presets. There's a link in the description. I like that. It's a reel, but I like the like the idea. Sydney shot of a wedding, great photo. That's nice as well. I like the person walking in the background. This person down here. I like that. We'll do two more. This one's in London. Great shot. I do love these neon signs in Soho. We'll go with this one as the last set. I love that misty vibe, kind of similar to what I was shooting today. Again, if you do want to get my my presets, there's a link in the description. The ones I was using today were for my film presets, but they are also in the whole pack. So in my entire pack, which is down in the description, it includes all of my presets that I've ever created. 188 desktop and 164 mobile, all down in the description, all in one pack for you for $12, £9. With all that being said, create more, stress less, and I'll see you in the next one. Good mics, DJI. Well done.